So proud.
All right. I am going to go vote.
How are you doing today?
I'm very excited to vote for myself. Yes, ma'am, I want a sticker. That was pretty surreal.
First time for me to vote in a primary. You're an inspiration. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Take care.
Oh,
How'd that feel to see that on the ballot?
well, it's kind of amazing.
Oh, I saw the name. I'm like, I know her.
You know, Dak said when he got his absentee ballot, he said, I got a tear in my eye. That's my mom. You didn't get a tear, did you?
Well, no, that's not manly.
Okay.
I just kind of weeped a little.
Just weeped a little?
A little.
Okay, he would be the smart alecky one, so.
I try.
All right, well, there. It's a done deal. It's in the record books. I voted.
I think we have a fighting shot at this. I mean, we have to do a lot of things right. Probably have to get a couple of breaks that we don't control. But we have a great candidate, which I don't always have in places like this. We have an incredibly motivated cadre of volunteers that's getting bigger every day, a level of enthusiasm that I don't see very often. So I'm very optimistic in that respect.
I guess you're supposed to make a fashionable entrance or something, but whatever.
Well, we're early.
Yeah.
And you want to see something?
Yeah.
This is early voting.
Okay.
Total.
Okay, don't show me that.
Total.
Yeah.
76 to 23%.
Okay, but we got a long ways to go. It was that way for Hillary, too, so.
That's.
All right, I'll go see what Walter has. Hey, Walter.
Hey, Dayna.
I put this over.
Well, there are two real precincts in Dayna,
Which one?
representing 0.1% of the vote.
Oh, well, there you go.
And right now you hold a 39 vote lead.
There you go, 39 votes.
Which is good.
Okay.
We'll see.
Okay.
Because you know what?
I-
You know fuck about fuck right now.
Yes, that's pretty much it. Officially don't like this part.
Here's the dirty little secret of elections that I actually had to teach Dayna this. I was over at her house on Sunday and she was just a bundle of nerves and she said, what should I be doing? I said, there's nothing to do. If we haven't done it already, it's too late to do it now.
I'm a control freak, so that's probably the hardest part about running is I don't have any control. I have to wait now till the results come in. You know, I've done it or I haven't.
The beginning of this campaign, from what I understand, everyone was in love with the idea of we're going to do politics differently, which is great. Politics is different everywhere. But there are some things you have to do in politics if you're going to be successful. You have to raise money.
I have never been good at asking for money. Oh my gosh, I couldn't even ask for my allowance. I plan to get real good at asking for money.
It's the most degrading, humiliating, grotesque experience anyone's ever going to have. And I'm very clear with candidates about this at the beginning. You're going to fucking hate it.
I'm in the begging for money stage, which I hate. I hate this part. Told the staff I'll
It seems like that's all you got to do, right?
And what fundraising can I do for you, right? You know, can I stand on the street corner and play guitar?
Yes, be careful what you offer. I will bring you down here to fundraise. We'll put a little case out there and we'll do some fundraising.
Now, Dayna, bless her, has this great advantage over a lot of candidates we've ever worked with, which is that she has a terrific non-traditional network of people people she knows or has been around.
Dayna Steele.
Oh my gosh, thank you guys so much for coming out. You got some of the Rock the 36 signs? Let me see here, show me the signs. There we go. I think we got a bunch of these around here. Thank you guys so much for being a part of this. This is such a special evening, and I know why you're here. Would you please help me welcome my dear friends and steel workers, David Crosby and Melissa Etheridge.
So she's got an advantage there that a lot of people don't have, but even with that, she has to grind the calls out. I mean, she has to call people that give money to political campaigns and make them give it to her.
Oh Lord, Beverly's 93. I don't think I'm gonna call Beverly.
Well, she's not wrong, it's dumb, but it works, it's how you do it. She's gotten a million times better at that.
I love it when I turn on my computer and people I really don't know have given me money. Hi, it's Leanne.
Oh, this is she.
Hey, Lee, this is Dayna Steele. How are you? Yeah, that voice is kind of a dead giveaway, isn't it? Well, calling to see if you might be interested in donating to the campaign today.
Well, not today, but in general, I do support you, definitely.
Well, you know what I ask people is if you don't have funds, what you can do is help us with awareness. You know, tweet, post, share, put a sign in your yard, put a sign in your car, just to make people aware of us. So if you can do something like that, that'd be great.
Sounds wonderful. Thank you.
All right, take care. Bye.
There's a Dayna Steele sign right there. It's
There's
the first,
a Dayna
the first
Steele
one.
sign. There you go. First
you
one.
see. First one right here too on this entrance.
Another one right there. Dayna Steele signs. The way Doug Jones won Alabama, a lot of it had to do with yard signs. So many people saw so many Doug Jones yard signs that they knew it was okay to say, I'm supporting Doug Jones. And they would put a sign, and it was the yard signs that grew and grew and grew. Even our consultant from Washington, who the first time we bought, 2,000 yard signs, he was like, what'd you do? If you haven't met Walter, look up Curmudgeon. His picture is right there. But he's great. He's the best.
We could do this. And Dayna's proven that both in orthodox ways and unorthodox ways, she can raise sufficient money to do the things you have to do to win a campaign.
These guys are going to play for you, but I thought it would be fun if we did something that I used to do, and that was interview some rock stars.
Oh, God, no.
Yeah. David Crosby, why are you here?
I'm here. I love this country. I believe in it. I believe in democracy. And God bless you all for coming tonight. This is a way of standing up for what you believe in that really counts.
The activism out here is just, it's amazing. I think it's the backlash of not being able to stay quiet anymore. Lots of times, a lot of us that were Democrats would sit back and not say anything when the Republicans, they would be talking politics and maybe bashing Obama. I would stay quiet. And I finally, after Trump, I'm not going to stay quiet anymore. I'm going to have my voice heard.
Here's what I feel. As a man, I will tell you that we have fucked it up. And I would like the women of the United States of America to save our ass.
It's doable. We have a real underswell that is coming forward, and the women drove it right after the election in 2016. And the women are driving a lot of this. And this friend of mine always says it's the old people and the women that are going to drive the results. And I believe that on both ends. We have so many issues, and the women know how to take care of things. And I believe Dayna is in the right place at the right time to do that.
Melissa Etheridge, why are you here?
Oh, I am here because of the year we've had. It woke up a whole lot of people who understood that running for public office is a public service. And knowing that a whole lot of good people are going to wake up and go, okay, this is my turn. This is what I need to do. Someone retweeted something you did, and I looked and I went, good Lord, Dayna Steele is running for office in Texas. Woo!
Woo! Please, women, save the United States of America and put Dayna Steele in office.
Yeah.
I cried the day Trump was elected. I would sit and watch social media and get angry. Now you say I'm going to have a restraining order. I'm really good right now. I'm not doing what I used to do. I want to do my part for my community to get the right person elected. My slogan, don't get mad, get involved. So what can I do?
Next, we need volunteers. Now, if you listen to me for any length of time on the radio here in Houston, you know my listeners, my fans called themselves steelworkers. It is time for the steelworkers to unite once again and rise up with me, not only to help fundraise, but we are going to spread out across this district where hardly anyone has voted ever. And we're going to register voters, and we're going to teach voters. We're going to help voters get the proper ID, whatever that is, this week.
I will say this, Dayna has attracted a lot of really, really fanatical volunteers in the southern part of the district who I think are going to be a real asset to us.
Hi, Walt. Are you Walter?
I am.
I'm Ginger. I'm Polk County. We live in a really, really red district, and it's just getting out and talking to people. I've been kicked out of bars. We've knocked on doors. We've called. I get hugged. I get, where have you been? I get, do you know where we live? My vote doesn't count. So now they're coming out.
Have you guys met Rosie? Yeah. All right, then you know that she's like my Uber volunteer, a recovering Republican.
I'll tell you a little bit in the background. I used to be what I consider to be a moderate Republican, and when it became obvious that Trump was going to be the nominee, I started really working on educating myself and joined indivisible groups, joined some Democratic groups. It's just been building and building since then because I was so impressed by Dayna, her passion, her energy, her ideas, that I'm working for her pretty much full time for free.
Once we get settled in our headquarters, one of the things I would like to do is to continue to call people and just remind them, you know, are you registered to vote? You know, what's our big push? Is it, for me, it's going to be raising money and awareness, grassroots. What can our volunteers be doing?
We have about 200 people who have volunteered. We've got quite a few people doing what we call virtual phone banking, which is they can call voters from home, from their computer, using their cell phone. So that's a really good one because people can do it. It's available 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. 7 days a week.
I've gotten mostly Democrats. I've gotten a few Republicans. Happy to know about you and knew you from KLOL and is going to vote for you. And one said, I loved her on KLOL, but I ain't voting for her.
I realize this is an uphill battle. I don't mind uphill battles. I like uphill battles. But I'm optimistic that first Democratic enthusiasm is not going to wane. So that's not something we have a whole lot of control about. What we can do about that is organize and organize and organize. We were just in here talking about precinct plans for how to make sure the people that we know are enthusiastic know what they need to do about it.
Hello, how are you? I'm a volunteer for Dayna Steele, and we're going around to people's doors and asking them to vote for Dayna Steele. Dayna is running on the Democratic ticket for the House of Representatives. We need to take back the House. She's running against Brian Babin. Has Brian done anything for you all out here?
I don't even know too much about Brian Babin.
Yeah, probably not, because he only comes around when it suits him. When she comes to town, you want somebody to call you and maybe you guys could come on out and meet her?
Yeah.
All right.
Something I definitely want to do is have a definitive plan with dates for every area every month so they know we're coming and they see us all the time.
Which they don't have now.
Somebody like Annie can reach out to all of the elected officials and try to get us a meeting with the mayor, try to get us a meeting with the school board. But I think once we win the primary, it's going to be a little bit easier to get these appointments.
But there will be things going on, and there will be ways that volunteers can get involved in just getting out the vote, as well as registering.
All right.
What is so wonderful about working with a campaign is that you're working for something. You're working for change. You're working to get somebody in office who really is going to listen to the people. And it's just, you know, I work 7 days a week. Mornings I work at home, afternoons I'm here, evenings I'm working from home. My house is kind of messy, but but I'm loving it.
You know, I'm looking up here going, oh my God, that's Melissa Etheridge. I love her. Oh my God, that's my sign for Congress behind her. I'm tired of it's a red district. It's a don't get out and vote district. And we can do it.
Don't just sit back and say, let Dayna do it all. I watched her. She's lost 10 pounds.
Well, she needed to.
No, she didn't. And I'm really worried about her. But if everybody could say, every single day, I'm going to find something I'm going to do to better my country and get my country back. Get involved.
Please, baby, can't you see my mind's a burning hell? I got razors ripping and tearing and stripping my heart apart as well.
So I first met Dayna when she was visiting our school and she was talking about her time in Cuba. And I've always been a very liberal person, and I've had a very difficult time being able to, participate in politics, especially living in a red district. So I reached out to her campaign June last year, and I've been working with her since. I am currently ensuring that principals register students to vote, which is Texas law, but a lot of principals haven't been following that.
I am Sherry Matula, and I am a Democrat of 66 years because I was birthed that way. I am currently the chair of all the Democratic clubs in Harris County. Started Black White when I was 15 years old in Austin, 51 years ago.
When you believe so passionately about something, you know, I love my country, I love everybody in my country, and we're going to stand up and fight when we don't think things are right. Rather than sitting back and letting things just happen, take it into your own hands and have that power. And you feel so much better that I've done everything that I can to push candidates like Dayna through. The block walking, the phone calls, the meetings, whatever it can be, I've done.
Go on and hold her till the screaming is gone. Go on, believe her when she tells you nothing's wrong.
It's a big machine, and all of these pieces and parts have to fit together. All of us, except for the consultants, all of us on this team, this is our first time. We're brand new at campaigning, we're brand new at learning all of these things, but we have learned an incredible amount, and I think we're doing a really good job for Dayna.
But I need you. How are we gonna win this? The second thing you're gonna do is you're gonna donate. You're gonna donate time and or money. And if you don't have time or money, tweet, post on Facebook, share online. And the third thing you're gonna do is come out of the shadows. Stop saying, I love you, but I can't put your sign in my yard. I love you, but I can't tell people I'm voting for you. It's time to grow a pair, folks.
I think at this point now, a lot of the decorum in our politics has been blown apart, obviously, because they've gone for the lowest divisiveness as they can. So I think that your honesty, your straightforwardness, your talking right to it is what is so needed now. That sort of female voice. We're not cowing to anyone. We're not screaming at anyone. You've never screamed at anybody.
No, we're just talking. We're talking.
We are just talking, and you are so good at that. And I am so proud of you, and I'm so just with you all the way. So I hope we get to do this when you're actually right closer to November.
You know, I just can't wait till Tuesday night. I'm excited to see what's next. I either start setting up a headquarters and really running for Congress against the incumbent next Wednesday, a week from today, or I start trying to figure out what my next adventure is, what the job is. I can't imagine not winning the primary, but if I don't, my fallback would be to go work for healthcare, education, and jobs in the district. And if that means marching, if it means lobbying, whatever it means, I can't just walk away from it now because I've seen such great need.
To me, it feels similar to when you study for a big exam.
And then you're wait for the grade?
Waiting for the grade, yeah.
Waiting for the grade.
It's like there's really nothing you can do about it, but I'd like to know sooner than later. But
That's perfect. I feel like I'm waiting for my final grade. Yeah. I know I've done really well, and I know I studied hard, and I know I did everything I could do, and I've taken the test. Now I'm just waiting for the results.
I can tell you with this race, it's hard to get the publicity. Dayna's 2 ads that have come out, I think, have really helped. Houston Chronicle endorsed her, and we will be phone banking through the time the polls close to get voters to the poll for Dayna.
Rosie, anything else for you?
Nope, I think we're good. Billy and Vicky are working on block walks. We're still getting people to do calls. And a lot of places out in the district, they're not open Sunday. It is a lot harder for people to get out and vote because they don't have the extended hours like we have.
So it's a little more of that good old Texas voter suppression, but all right. Well, I think that's everything.
Good.
Go team. Everybody
Go
think,
Dayna.
think good thoughts for Tuesday. Is that your new suit?
Oh no, it's that one's much louder.
They're back here watching the results. 0.1% in. Looks great with 0.1%.
Lead is a lead.
Sorry, no drama yet, boys.
You know, but towards the end of last week, I started feeling really, it's an old-fashioned word, but discombobulated. This has been nonstop, meeting after meeting, event after event, driving, calling, fundraising, since almost exactly a year ago. And then all of a sudden, towards the end of last week, it was, what am I supposed to be doing now?
Believe me, Dayna, I promise you I won't keep it a secret if I learn something. I will keep you abreast of all breaking developments.
Thank you.
Every election that I'm in, I post on Facebook, I fucking hate election day, because there's too little information and too much information all at the same time. They let all these civilians come in and wreck my beautiful plans on election day. You know, whatever's happened has already happened. Figure it out and tell us what it was.
Get a water. I don't get to start drinking just yet. Rob, do you want a Diet Coke? I'm bartendering now, too.
All right, we've got 72% Dayna, 28% John Powell, with 3% reporting.
That's according to the New York Times.
When do you think the results will be in?
Well, they ought to be by now. But
I'd say another hour, wouldn't you?
all of this is computerized. How hard is this to get the data in? The little hamsters aren't going around the wheel fast enough. So we'll just keep walking. Keep walking.
We're still only about 5%, but then you add in early voting, and the early voting numbers are very consistent.
Well, I'm gonna go look at the results. I don't believe anything until they call it.
It's all fog right now, is what I see. If they stop counting right now, we'd be in great shape. It means nothing. I mean, let's be clear, it means totally means nothing. I believe nothing.
I have an incredible team, and I don't know if I have to help them find jobs tomorrow. But I think we've done everything we can do. We've done everything traditional politicians do with data and fundraising, but we've also done what I've always wanted to do, which was an incredible grassroots effort. Talking to people, hitting the road, having town halls. So now we wait and see. I'm just gonna sit a minute. I guess they'll start to get more in the next hour or so. It's going back and forth right now.
Right now, we're dealing with a relic of a 1995 website. The
GeoCities.
Yeah, it is a GeoCities site, the state of Texas.
I mean, it is a GeoCity site. I'm just expecting to see some like firework gifts going across. So, no. I hate election day. I really, really hate it.
I've always been pretty certain of myself, more so in some things than others. I've learned that failure won't kill you, it'll just make you stronger at the next thing. But I have never felt like I am doing as much of the right thing as I'm doing now, except for maybe marrying Charlie and standing at the altar. So, this is what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm gonna run around some more. How's it looking, Dolly? All right, let's go see what's going on with Walter.
It's now 10:02 Central Standard Time, and that means they haven't reported anything from 217 precincts.
Right.
Come on.
Right.
This is irksome in the extreme. Come on, motherfuckers.
I'm just gonna sit here and stare.
Come on. Politico's calling it.
Us?
Calling us? Yes, they just called us. So do we.
Congratulations, you're the Democratic nominee from Texas 36th Congressional District. You know, as long
Guess I
as
should have
shit
I
doesn't
should
go
hug
crazy.
my husband first. But you got
The rest
All
of us
right.
get in line.
All right.
Excuse
Way
me.
to go, Dayna.
Excuse me. May I get in line to hug my mother? Do I need to ask
Here,
Christy
hold
first?
that. Hold that. Christy has my speech.
That's what.
Way to go.
That's what got a lot in.
Yeah,
It's fun. How we did it?
We did.
Yeah, we did.
All right, guys, you ready?
This is the start of getting it done.
Yeah.
We're declared the winner. You're declared the winner? Oh my gosh! Congratulations. Monica just called it. Tell me speech. I'll give you your speech. I gotta hug you again though. Congratulations. All right, y'all ready?
She's the Democratic nominee. So, unlike before when she could call someone who was a serious donor, they'd go, well, are you going to win your primary? I'm not going to invest until I know that you're going to do that. Now she's a Democratic nominee. So she can lay claim to money that she couldn't lay claim to before. And the race is going to be expensive. But it's a pretty good start.
They just called it. We're the winner. I want to thank an incredible team. Now the big fight is for the 36th Congressional District. It's for Southeast Texas. It's for America. We are going to give Brian Babin the race of his life. We're going to beat him. We're going to rock the 36. Thank you, guys.
I expect the usual Republican cant, you know, liberal, left-wing, Democrat. Their playbook doesn't really change very much because it's worked for them in the past. I just don't know if it works this time. It's going to be a lot of fun, though. I don't know that this guy's ever had to move his feet around. And we're going to make him move his feet around. That I can promise you. We'll see what happens.
I like that too.
I went in with the Dayna Steele t-shirt in Polk County and voted. I didn't know it was against the law to do that. They didn't tell me not to. I would have probably took my shirt off.
That's probably why they didn't tell you.